KSL Sports Live is brought to you by Riverton Chevy, the Chevyweight champion.
This is another one of those moments where it's like, where were you when NHL came to Utah?
The pillars are the same for us, which are, we want to bring a championship. We want to bring a Stanley Cup to Utah, obviously.
Yeah. Stanley Cup championship in Utah. Before this week, crazy talk. Now, well, the dream begins. This is a KSL Sports Live special, NHL in Utah. Coverage of the historic announcement Thursday that the NHL is establishing a new hockey franchise right here in Utah.
Yeah, this indeed is one of those days that every sports fan in Utah will remember where they were when the NHL came to our state. Like Ryan Smith said, you know, Ryan and Ashley, they were joined by the NHL Commissioner Gary Bettman at Delta Center this afternoon. Told him that they know this is a big job that they've been given, but they said they're up to the task of pursuing championships, but also the task of bringing a great fan experience to the state. Ashley said that bringing this team to Utah wasn't just a Smith thing. It's coming to Utah because of the people here. This is all of our team.
And to unite us all. And finding just more love, more ways to come together in a world that's very, very divisive, that we all get to come together around basketball and we all get to come together around hockey.
This is truly a community asset, and it is for the community.
Many critics outside of the state question whether Utah could support an NHL team. Well, that doubt is now dead. In the 24 hours after the deal to bring a team here became official, more than 21,000 of you have made a deposit for season tickets, well beyond capacity at Delta Center.
To hear that there are deposits for over 22,000 season tickets is a little gratifying, don't you think? And as I said, it's a great problem to have.
We want as much demand as we can get, and we'll figure out how to help. I think our arena will open up with 16,200. There'll be 12,000 that have perfect views.
There you go, 22,000 and counting. Now that Utah has a team, we can't wait to get to know the team, coaches, players, front office. We will get a chance at a welcome party at Delta Center at 4 p.m. on Wednesday. The Coyotes have a talented young roster led by 25-year-old All-Star Clayton Keller. They also have a stash of draft picks and have the 6th best odds of winning this year's NHL draft lottery. Ryan Smith confirmed that GM Bill Armstrong and head coach Andre Tourigny will be retained. Ryan and Ashley Smith had a chance to visit with the team on Thursday in Phoenix.
You hear about in business and in teams and leaders, it's all about the people. In this situation, I walked into a room yesterday, I was like, okay, it's just the people. And it's actually a cool parallel to a little bit of Utah. Like, we're doing this in Utah because of the people. And I think we have the best people. And so that's what gives us all confidence to go do it.
How awesome is that? You know, from 1991 to 94, and then again from 95 to 97, the Salt Lake Golden Eagles and Utah Grizzlies, they both called Delta Center their home. Preseason NHL hockey games have been played there for several years as well. And if you've ever been to a hockey game there, you know it's just not an ideal arena for the sport. It was built for basketball. Ryan Smith, he knows that too. He admitted today that he originally wanted to build a new arena away from downtown to house both the Jazz and a hockey team, but plans have changed. And over the next 2 years, the arena will be modified to comfortably house 17,500 hockey fans with an unobstructed view.
I was challenged by both commissioners to look at it differently. We've been incredibly creative with how we've looked at it. We have one of the best basketball arenas on the planet. Nothing should change, but we're using new technology to figure out, to be able to turn from hockey to basketball and back and forth.
Utah's minor league hockey team, the Utah Grizzlies, releasing this statement welcoming the NHL to Salt Lake City. They say professional sports have had an immensely positive impact on our state. We're excited to see hockey continue to grow. The future has never been brighter for the Beehive State.
Well, also this afternoon, I had a chance to speak with Ryan Smith. He tells me what this move says about our state and communities. I'll share that with you next. Well, you know, the NHL has interest from several large markets across North America, from Quebec to Charlotte to Houston and more. But the league chose Utah. I had a chance to chat briefly with Ryan Smith today, and he told me what it means that the NHL did choose Utah.
Yeah, first of all, it's an exciting day. I think that I hope we understand the moment. I unfortunately probably don't have as much of a moment to inhale right now because we got a lot of work to do. I was up looking for practice facilities this morning and trying to land this team of 70, 80 people to Utah and welcome them. But I'm excited. I mean, the response so far with tickets and the community it's been incredible. Reality is it's about the people. And our people show up, so I'm excited about that. It says a lot. I think that our people should have a lot of confidence right now. I hope they have the same confidence that the league and the other governors have in them, because they all chose Utah. And it's not, I mean, Ash and I had a little bit to do with that, but I mean, the confidence level that it's gonna be successful is based on everyone in Utah, and that's pretty cool.
I think several years from now, every sports fan in Utah is going to remember the day when you brought the NHL to Utah. Wow. Thanks, Ryan.
We did.
While we are excited to have a new NHL team, there is another tough side to this story. Arizona is losing their team. Their final game Wednesday was emotional, especially for the players, coaches, and staff. They must pick up and move to a new place they don't know. But the players we spoke to, while sad about leaving, are very excited about what the future holds here in Utah and the opportunities new ownership and surroundings will provide the team.
They want to do something big there, and there's a plan already set up, and the people there are excited. So
we're all excited to go. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I really like Salt Lake City. We stop every year on the drive in, and I had an Airbnb booked in Sundance for the drive home. So I'm excited for Salt Lake City. I will miss Arizona, but if you're going to move, it's a good place to go.
Now that we have a team, what will it be named? We have some answers for you next, and we take a look at some of the possibilities. We are all dying to know, what will the new NHL team be called? What mascot will they choose? What colors are they going to wear? Well, we're going to have to wait to find out.
Yeah, just for a bit. Ryan Smith does tell ESPN that there's a chance, though, the team will play with a temporary name and logo already this next season.
So that's all we know. Smith Entertainment Group hired the well-known branding agency Doubleday and Cartwright and has already started canvassing the community, as we know, for naming suggestions. Ryan has said it will be Utah something. But beyond that, he stresses, quote, you only get to do this once. And that is true.
I like that approach. Now, what are some realistic possibilities for a hockey team name here? Oh, Clark Rasmussen of DetroitHockey.net learned that on Tuesday, applications were filed with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office for trademarks on these names here: Utah Blizzard, Utah Venom, Utah Fury, Utah HC, and Utah Hockey Club. There have also been some interesting fan ideas. The leading ones, the Utah Yeti. Other interesting suggestions. How about the Olympians, Pioneers, Outlaws? Nod to the past with the Golden Eagles?
I wouldn't mind that, especially if they went with that Kelly Green.
That would be cool. I just don't know that they'll like Golden with the Vegas team down the road.
So
right?
you can't be Golden Davis with the Vegas team. You can't be the Blizzard because the Colorado Avalanche or the Avalanche. But I like Utah Blizzard with the Yeti. So
I think Outlaws is wrong.
We'll see. Good night, everybody.